Hello everyone and welcome back to a NASCAR Bass Pro Shops Truck Series race here at Watkins, Glen, New York for the third race of the season on our first road course of the season. This track is known for good road course winners and road course ringers and very good finishes. And on our starting lineup on the pole is Patrick Miller and the 97 Nathan Stapleton right beside him. And then you have the 2 of Chris Black, who took a wild flip at Atlanta, and the 02 of Aiden Wegner. And then behind them, you have Dominic Luba in the 1 and the 99 of Jeremiah's. And then in the 69, you have NASCAR Fan and the 10 of Jackson Lin. Then you have Bradley Ream in the 9 and the 81 of Anderson Reed. You have the 18 of Joshua Harrison and the 45 of Ryan Durrani. Then you have the 44 of Trevor Williams Jr. and the recent Gatorade Cup Series champion, the final champion, 27 of Griffin Lynn. Then you have the 12 of Cement Oskin and the 42 of Jacqueline Racing. Then you have the 24 of Bronson Minnick and the 25 of Kyler Anderson. Then you have the 90 of Matthew Hill and the 63 of Random KDM Fanboy. You have the 86 of Joe with a T and the 54 of Citron, who nearly got the win in Atlanta. You have the 6 of Napa NASCAR Heat and the 30 of KD Lynn. You have the 48 of Legends in a New Scheme and the 4 of Mitchell Collins. Then behind them, you have the 88 of Caden Lynn and the 22 of Aaron Martinez. You have the John Deere 28 of Slinky and the 51 of NASCAR Billy. You have the 23 of Gaming Freak and the 17 of Annalise Lynn. And then behind them, you have the 13 of Benny Lynn and the 98 of Johnny Cox. Then behind them, you have the 75 of AJMRC 42, and then Reggie Fogelman in the 16. And then rounding out the field is the 8 of Charlie Davenport. So that'll be our starting lineup here at Watkins Glen, ready to get those engines fired, and this race will be underway very soon.
Drivers, start your engines.
Trucks are starting to roll for about 2 more corners. Here to get the green flag. Didn't do a full pace slap here at road courses. That will not be a thing for any of the series. Also, there will be no green white checkers at Watkins Glen. Maybe for other tracks there might. And the green flag is out here at Watkins Glen. Patrick Miller and Nathan Stapleton dead even going to turn 1. And looks like Patrick's going to move the 97 up the track and barely gets nudged out by the 02 of Aiden Wegner. And now the 97 of Stapleton is in the wall. And Stapleton will lose a lot of positions right there. And he'll be around right where about the 4 and the 86 are. That is probably about 25th or so. Now the 02 is leading the way here at Watkins Glen by a few tenths. And we got some trucks going down out of the bus stop. As we got a crash, I think that's a 44. Maybe hit the wall. There was another truck that went wide over here. No, the 44 is right up there. So I think we're still green. As more trucks are a little wide there out of the carousel. As we do have a caution. So there might have been a wreck at the bus stop, like I mentioned. So Aiden Wegner will be leading the first lap. And it is a 24 of Bronson Minnick who got into an accident here early at Watkins Glen. Let's see what happened. Alright, the wreck starts right about here, going 3 wide into the bus stop. That wasn't going to work. The 44 was technically involved in this wreck, as he pushed the 24 out of the groove, and there was no way the 24 could have recovered unless he slammed the brakes, but they're just going too fast to slam the brakes right here. And he goes head on into the tire barrier right there. Wow, that truck got some decent air on the impact. Let's go on board with the 24 in this crash. You see, those guys were 4 wide right in front of these guys, and then Bronson just could not correct it. He could have if he turned a little more, but nothing he could have done there. He was just a sitting passenger in that wreck. I saw something over here with the 90 of Matthew Hill as well. He went really wide into the carousel in a little tire barrier, so not as hard as the 24 of Bronson Minnick. But he got really wide right there and just hit the tire barriers and pretty much rode on them. And almost came down right in front of the 17, and nearly about wrecked himself and ended his own day. So under caution here, Watkins Glen for the first time today. Aiden Wegner leading the early laps here as the caution came out on lap 1. We'll be back for the restart here at the Glen. Welcome back to Watkins Glen, getting ready for the first restart of the day. Aiden Wegner took the yellow flag as he is leading right now, and going to lead the field back to green flag after the wreck involving the 24 Bronson Minnick and a little bit of damage on the 90 as well from a separate incident. As here they come into turn 6. As you see, the 24 is done for the day. Heartbreaking for Bronson. And as we're ready to go back green here at Watkins Glen, and the green flag is back out. Looks like everyone's scrambling back there for positions. And looks like the 99 is going to lead him down in turn 1. 99 got a good jump on that restart. Oh, contact with the 04 and the 10 right there. Going into turn 2. And the 99 is pretty much going to keep that 02 behind him, as we got a whole stack up right over here with the 69, the 1, and a couple more guys as they're going to try and go 3 wide. But I think they know better from the last time they went 3 wide into the bus stop. As we got a battle for the lead, one on the outside. We'll take a look at that in a second, but we're going to have the 42 right here, Draco Racing. As the 99 is going to retain the lead. And it looks like it's at the 02 going to the inside. Look at the 10 of Jackson Lin. Having a good run right here. Can he steal second from the 02, or is the 02 going to get run on the outside? I'm going to say about dead even right there. Oh, and then they're wrecking in the back. The 9 is around right in front of the pack. And that will be a huge crash, but he keeps it straight. But the caution will come out for the second time today. But the leaders already crossed the line. Oh, we got a wreck. It's the 27 of Griffin Lin. Griffin Lin in the tire barriers and going towards turn 2 as they're racing for the yellow flag because they haven't taken it yet. Jackson Lin in the front right now. Can any of the 2 guys, the 99 and the 02, make a move before they get to the yellow flag? As the 02 is going to get a better corner right there. And they're going to stay right on the 10's bumper. Can the 10 lead him back to the yellow flag, or will he be passed right around these last 2 corners going to turn 6? Got a long straightaway here. Trying to take a peek to the outside, but the 10 shuts the door on the 02, and it looks like Jackson Lin will lead him back to the yellow flag unless the 02 gets a run on the outside, and it doesn't look like to be so, and the 10 will lead them back to the caution flag for the second time today. And this one involves the 9 of Bradley Ream off the final turn. Let's see what happened. As you can see right here, the 9 trying to stick it through the middle right there, but the 12 is there. And he comes up too far. And basically, the 12 just says, you know what? I'm not letting you do that. and you're going in the wall with me. And the 12 proceeds to dump the 9 right in front of the field. And somehow, a lot of people missed him right there. I'm surprised not a lot of trucks got collected in that. Let's get an onboard view of Anderson Reed looking back at the 9 and the 12. Oof, almost clipped Anderson. The 6 got a little bit of it, but he gets away without much damage. So the caution is back out here at Watkins Glen for the second time today, and Jackson Lin will lead them to the restart after an incident with Bradley Ream, Matt Oskin, and a few others here at Watkins Glen on the front straightaway. Welcome back to Watkins Glen, as the drivers are now getting side by side for the restart. And this is going to be a good one. Jackson Lin in the 10 will lead them to the green flag for the second or third time today, I should say. But for the second restart today. So coming in turn 6 very slowly. Aiden Wegner also having a good day. A couple trucks we never really mentioned having a good day here at Watkins Glen. A couple of, I should say, back marker trucks. Top 3. Got the 42, 10, and 02. As the green flag is back out here at Watkins Glen. A couple of guys slipping towards the wall up there in the restart. Going back down in turn 1, the 02 is going to pull away. As the 10 of Jackson Lin is going to make a little contact, and around he goes! Almost came back down in front of the pack, and that'll bring another caution out. As Jackson Lin will not have the luck after leading to the restart. Aiden Wegner still leading the way, with Jeremiah's right behind him now. 4 wide right back there, coming into the bus stop. I should say the bus stop, excuse me. As the truck goes wide right there, he's gonna jump over the curb and spin the 69. That's the 63 of Random KTM fanboy. And the 69 was involved. He's in the tire barriers. And they're racing back to the caution flag right now anyway. So that won't really matter for them. Except it'll hurt their trucks a little bit. As the 02 is going to lead them back once again to the caution flag. The 02 been having a really good day here at Watkins Glen. Ooh, and the 54 almost just spun out as well. As let's go back and see what happened to the 10 of Jackson Lin. Coming down in turn 1, Jackson Lin was side by side with the 42. And it looks like Jackson was going to try and clear himself. But it didn't really work for him. And it's right there, he's just bumping the 42 up there, thinking he's clear. But just ends up dumping himself into the tire barriers very hard. And surprisingly, he didn't come back down in the pack and make that crash bigger. Let's go on board with the 42 in this crash. See, yeah, it's just not clear at all. And ended his day. He had a great day here at Watkins Glen. And just ended it very short. I wanted to look back here at Griffin Lin's crash. We never looked over this replay. But this was during the 9's crash in front of the field. And it looks like Griffin about did the same exact thing that Jackson Lin just did. And basically thought he was clear and he wasn't. But anyway, we're back under caution for the 3rd time today at Watkins Glen. Aiden Wegner once again will lead them to the green flag once we get back here after an incident with Jackson Lin here at Watkins Glen. Once again, we're back at Watkins Glen, ready for a 3rd restart of the day. As the 02 been leading a few laps here at Watkins Glen. Very good race for him, as he's got Jeremiah's on his outside, which will be in the inside on this turn, and then outside on the next turn down turn 1. 42 still sitting there in about third, fourth. Coming to this restart, their inside has not had a very good restart, but the outside has gotten a really good jump as the green flag is back out here. Watkins Glen. Whoa, truck just hit the wall. It's 48. And we got a flip in the background. Is that the 69 of NASCAR fan? A violent flip in the background as the one is around. That's Dominic Luba. As the caution will immediately be back out here. Watkins Glen as they're racing, coming back to the yellow flag. We will be looking at the replay in just a second once they get back to the yellow flag. As the 99 Jeremiah is leading the way. Going down to the bus stop. The 18 in the grass a little bit. As, yeah, pretty much the 44 looks like he was wide a little bit. The 25 also going wide off that turn. As it'll be the 99 Jeremiah's leading them back to the caution flag for the 4th time today. That's a record, I believe. And it'll be set here at Watkins Glen, the 3rd race of the season. And what has been a chaotic race. As let's look back at the violent flip the 69 just had on the restart. Right here, they're just taking the green flag. These guys are stacked up from something and are already 3 wide before they even get to the green flag, and just straight towards the wall, the 8 and the 69 go, and the 69 just starts barrel rolling off the final turn. Very bizarre accident right there. Coming to the restart, and a flip. Let's take another look at this crash, but in real time. As, yeah, right there, they were just stacked up and 3 wide. And then they started to move along, and then hard hit in the wall. The 23 somehow got through that one unscathed. Let's take a ride on board with the 8 of Charlie Davenport. As right here, 69 pretty much has nowhere to go because he's being put 3 wide before the restart. Man, that was a hard hit for both these guys. Tough way to end the races here at Watkins Glen. And that'll bring out the 4th caution of the day. As it'll be the 99 of Jeremiah's leading them back to the green flag once they come back. Welcome back to Watkins Glen, getting ready for our 4th restart of the day. After a nasty and violent flip right after turn 7. Going on to the front straightaway, getting the green flag. As you can see, our retirees are the 8, 69, 10, 27, and 24. So far here at the Glen, lap 13 out of 18. So that'll mean we're coming about 5 laps to go when we get the green flag once again. As here we go, the pace truck is off once again. And we are back green flag racing here at Watkins Glen as the 02 will get the nice jump right there on the drop of the green flag. As they're already 3 wide in the middle of the pack right there. As they're heading down in turn 1, the 54 now jumps to 2nd, just slots right behind the 02, maybe 3 wide for the lead, maybe almost 4. That was very aggressive by the 18, of nearly making 4 wide for the lead. Luckily they all backed out of it to give the 02 the lead back. As now they're coming into the bus stop, where this has been a pretty treacherous spot as well. As the 02 goes a little wide and he'll come back, and the 54 will now take the lead. But how long will he keep it? He's got the outside, which didn't really work. As the 02 is still trying to make a fight for it. 02 has been having a really good day. Aiden Wegner definitely one to watch to win this race. But as 54 will clear the 02. Had some 3 wide action right back here, it looks like. The 2 of Chris Black. Remember, Chris had a flip last race in Atlanta. And making a flip today is back-to-back flips in the Truck Series. As the O2 is going to make a charge to the inside. He's going to file behind the 54. He's going to try his best to get this lead back before it's too late. But that'll just open the door for the 99, as he'll be back in second. A Thor Sport truck running really good right here. As another truck will go wide. Is at the 42. As he will almost come up to the 18, and the 18 will take that spot away. So the 18 will hop into fourth. And here comes Citron, leading Jeremiah's and the O2 back into turn 6. And coming down to turn 7, looks like the 99 is going to try and look for this lead. He's got enough speed to try and fight for it, as there is 3 laps to go in this race. So if caution comes out, the race is over, as the 99 is going to try and look to the inside. A little contact almost towards the tire barriers, and they save it. That was amazing by the 54 to keep that thing straight while getting hooked by the 99, and that'll make the O2 jump back to second. The 42 trying to look for third, right on the outside of the 99, which will be the inside end of the bus stop. Oh, and the O2 is going to try and look for the lead on the 54. The 18 to the grass once again. The O2, really good day. I wouldn't be surprised if the O2 gets in front before the end of this. As we're coming to 2 laps to go here at Watkins Glen, aka the point of no return. The 42 still sitting there in third. Could be a really good day for one of these trucks. Citron trying to look for a win after his heartbreaking loss. Oh, we got a caution anyway. So I think the leaders just crossed the line. As before the caution came out, and the 54 gets turned for the lead. Oh my goodness gracious. The 54 just got turned for the lead, and we were talking about the heartbreaking loss in Atlanta. The O2 will now take the lead. Looks like the 42 already crossed the yellow flag. And that I think that means he'll be behind the O2, which the O2 has not taken the yellow flag just yet. As the 54 is wrecking again with the 4 around as well. Wonder what happened there. Maybe a little frustration from the 54. That's... wow, I can't believe that just happened. As the O2 will see the white and yellow flag here at Watkins Glen, presuming that he will get his first career win here in the Truck Series. Very deservingly, but not the best way that should have been done, as everyone else will cross the line single file because they already took the yellow flag. And man, I can't believe that happened. What a series of events in the final 3 or 4 laps here at Watkins Glen that was. Aiden Wenger pretty much dominated this race. Citron was trying to look for a win after his loss at Atlanta. Came very close to winning that race as well. And he pretty much just got dumped for the win. And I don't know what to say. That's unbelievable. Because I thought they took the white or the yellow flag before they crossed the line, but I think it came out just after they crossed. And I thought the 54 and the 02 was going to slow down, but apparently they didn't take the yellow flag. So the 02 kept racing the 54, and once he got to the inside, just dumped him. Now I don't know if that was intentional, but I mean, that I don't know about that. That's just very heartbreaking for the 54. It's a deserving win for the 02 for sure, but it's just not the way that it should have been done, like I said. Like, if that battle was just a little more clean, the pass even, maybe we could have had a better finish. But man, I feel for the 54 team, as we got a truck blowing up in the back. Is that the 48 of Legends? And that happened on the final lap. The 48 started blowing up, as the O2 will be coming to take the checkered flag here at Watkins Glen for the first time in his career in the Bass Pro Truck Series. And Aiden Wegner will win the third race of the season here at Watkins Glen under caution. As we got some damaged trucks going down pit road, I wonder where this is all from. We'll take a look back at that and all the events that just went down. So this right here is what brought out the caution in the first place, as 04 tried to clear himself in front of the 25, and hard hit for the 25 and the 30, Kyler Anderson and Katie Lin, and another hard hit for the 25 as in the 04 slams the wall right up there in front of him. Now let's look at the 54 just get absolutely turned for this win, pretty much. That's unbelievable that just happened. I don't know if it was a misjudgment, but the same thing almost happened to him a lap before. You can save it once, but you can't save it twice. But let's look up here. Oh, he basically hit the back of the 4 as the 4 about stopped in front of him. That's strange. And let's see what happened up here. There was a lot of damaged trucks. I wonder if there was maybe... Oh, the 4 was... What is the 4 doing? And the... That's strange. And the 13 almost gets turned. And that just caused a whole stack up. I think this is after the yellow flag. Okay. Wow, so that's why there's so many damaged trucks. That's definitely a strange turn of events right there at the Glen here. So, Aiden Wegner wins here at Watkins Glen. Jacqueline Racing in second. Jeremiah's in third. Joshua Harrison in fourth. And Napa NASCAR Heat in fifth. A good day for him in that team. 51 of NASCAR Billy in sixth. And seventh is Mitchell Collins. The 22 of Aaron Martinez will finish 8th. So Matt Oskin worked his way back up to 9th. And the 88 of Caden Lynn will finish in the top 10. 11th to 20th will be the 17 of Annalise Lynn. The 12th will be the 16 of Reggie Fogelman. The 54 of Citron finished 13th after leading on the white flag. Almost the white flag, actually 2 to go. The 13 of Benny Lynn will finish 14th. Ryan Durrani 15th, Chris Black 16th, and the 63 of Random KDM Fanboy will finish 17th. 18th is the 44 of Trevor Williams Jr., 30 of Katie Lynn finished 19th, and Anderson Reed rounds out the top 20. 21st on down to 30th is the 9 of Bradley Ream after being in that crash early in the race, the 98 of Johnny Cox, the 75 of AJMRC 42, the 1 of Dominic Luba, then the 28 of Slinky, then the 90 of Matthew Hill, the 86 of Joe with a T, Nathan Stapleton down in 28th, the 23 of the Gaming Freak down in 29th, and Legends in the 48 in 30th after his engine blew up on the final lap. 31st on down to the DNFs is the 04 Patrick Miller involved in that final wreck, the 25 of Kyler Anderson as well, and the 8 of Charlie Davenport, 69 of NASCAR Fan, the 10 of Jackson Lynn, the 27 of Griffin Lynn, and the 24 of Bronson Minnick. Once again, congratulations to Aiden Wegner to getting his first career NASCAR Bass Pro Shops Truck Series win here at Watkins Glen. And the next race is yet another road course, the second of the season at Willow Springs. We will see you guys then.